Oh, and I think we are live. Hello, hello, hello. Are you out there? Is anybody out there? She is blue again, people.
I am again.
Yay. I'm going to my Facebook and sharing this. So
Yeah.
if you're out there, we are live. I can see it. Hey, everybody, if you're out there, let us know. Oh, I just put a thumbs up. So that was me thumbing up.
Nice job. So I can see us, so I can share it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's so funny. It's like, I love when the closed caption is like just talking for us. Oh, hello. All right, let's see how 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007. 7 seconds from the time I posted it till the time I could see it. So there we are. All right, somebody else is out there. Hello, whoever you are.
Hello, hello.
Hey. Come on, people. Hey, if you're watching us and you feel led, you don't have to, but if you're watching and you feel led to share this on your page, please do. You may be. Hey, Judy. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome.
Sorry, that was me. All right, cool. We're good.
I was like, where'd that come from? Am I on a Teams meeting and somebody forgot to mute themselves?
Sorry.
Erica, hello.
Hi, guys.
Oh, my goodness. Welcome. It is Monday night. It is 2/22/2021. So today, we're not going to give away what happened in Tuesday today, but there were, so 2 plus 2021 equals 11, and that's a master number. And 11 equals what? 1 plus 1 equals what? 2. So 2 mints in 1. Oh.
Today is a day of partnerships and
collaboration. Having multiple sex.
Yes, with blue hair. Zeta.
Is Zeta blue?
Zeta is blue. Zeta is blue and white.
Are you blue? Are you from Zeta?
No, I am the Delta, and we are Crimson and.
Okay. So when you say Zeta, is it got more than one letter?
What do you mean? It's a sorority. What do you mean Zeta?
Like, well, she said.
Zeta Phi Beta. Yes.
What is it? Zeta what?
Zeta Phi Beta.
Okay, Zeta Phi Beta. Yeah, that's what I mean. They usually has like 3 letters.
Yeah, I'm Delta Sigma Theta.
Okay, I just know ATO, which was like one of my friends was an ATO. That's all I remember. And somebody else was a Zeta something, like Zeta Pi or something weird like that at UCF.
Okay.
Hey, Norm. Hello. Hey, if you're watching and did we miss? Oh, Kaylin. Hey, Kaylin. If you're watching and you want to share us on your page, go for it, but only if you feel led. No pressure. I'm adjusting all my parameters. I don't like things to overlap. Woo! Oh my goodness. So people, did anybody else have any of this stuff? See these little bumps right here? Just a little bump right there, right here. I think it's from the new masks they're handing out at work.
That's a very real thing.
Yeah. Hello, Nicole.
Hey, Nicole.
Nicole, is that a peacock? I love it because there's more blue. Blue is the color tonight, people.
Blue is always the color.
And I was gonna say second chakra would be orange. I was thinking, is it the same? Is it the chakra? No, I was thinking it might be. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Blue is throat. You're right.
Your throat.
Your throat chakra.
Your throat chakra.
Oh my goodness. Well, hello everybody. Welcome to another week. Hey, from Atlanta.
We made it.
Who is that?
Blue peacock. I love it.
Who is that from Atlanta? Irene. Hello. It takes like a second for the name to pop up on here.
Hey, Irene.
Yay. So, V, what's been going on?
What's been going on?
Chantal?
Well, the last time I talked about New Orleans, and so I've been back, and honestly, nothing much. I've been doing some Lenormand stuff. I haven't been doing any Lenormand stuff in a while. So I've been jumping back into Lenormand and putting little things up on Instagram about, how to, quick reels. I've been practicing my reels using Lenormand. So I've gotten it down.
When you say reel, what do you mean?
So IG has live, it has your stories, and so reels. Where have you been?
Because I'm on TikTok even. I don't know about reels yet.
Oh my gosh. So reels are you've probably seen a reel, but reels are kind of like snippets, and they're like kind of put together to create a video type of thing. So you can do 15 seconds or 30-second reel. So I've been practicing how to put them together, and then how to have the words kind of come in when I want them to. And so it takes a minute to kind of process and play around with it to get the right configuration and figure out when the words are supposed to come in. I'll send you one of my reels.
It sounds like they're trying to compete with what TikTok does.
Yes.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
Because the editing backstage is like, whew, crazy. Hey, by the way, did you see who's here? Did you see who's here? Our son.
He made it.
Troy's here.
Hi, Troy.
Our tarot love child.
Hi.
He said the technologies are whooping his ass. I'd hear you. I've just got the green screen down with the palm green screen. That's all. I've mastered that, which I love. It's my favorite right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, Sandy.
You can tape something, and that's fast. But then the editing of it, you're just like, that's another hour.
So when I said hey to Sandy, Siri thought I was talking to him.
Hi, Robin.
Hey Terry.
Hey,
I was going to say something else. Yeah, y'all, I'm on TikTok. I'm doing the card I usually post every morning with just text. Then I'm going on doing the little hand green screen. And I just posted one. I'm going to be using Pocket of Peers Tarot tonight. And I just posted a choose card ABC for what you got going on and see what happens. And it was funny because I did one. And like the cards were like the 3 cards, I don't remember what they were. But I remember the last one was like the 8 of Swords or something, and then there was no volume, so I had to redo it. And I don't ever do the same card because I'd like to be in the moment. Boom, 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 and then it was like the cards were almost the same. The last one was the 9 of Swords, which was Tony Poulet. So I was like, okay, even when you do a second take, Spirit's going to give you the same stuff, right?
Exactly. Yep. It never fails.
Tarot, hashtag Tarot Sun. I love it.
So, who's that? Rosemary.
Hey.
Hi, Chris.
Uh-oh. So Rosemary is asking people to DM. So, so you guys, if you want to block Rosemary.
Interesting.
Yeah, so Rosemary, we don't come onto other people's pages and ask them to ask people that are following them to DM them. Sorry, person.
All that we had, I feel like we made it.
Yeah. So, bye, Rosemary. See ya. Looks like we made it. We got trolled.
Listen, that's when you know you have upped the game. When you have trolls.
Come on.
Listen.
By the way, Kaylin and me, Mitchell, I will not be DMing you, Rosemary. So,
and I was saying hi.
Yeah, I know. I know. Woo. That's so funny. DM Jamie Watson. Direct message. Girl, Jamie Watson Wolf. Oh, do you have teenagers? Go ask them. I had to learn so much. Oh my goodness. If you've ever heard someone say slide into my DMs, that means direct message me. I always say PM, private message me. Chris is here. Hey, Chris.
My husband slid in my DMs.
Mm-hmm. Twice. See, I start sweating.
Oh, people are cray-cray, Robbie.
Oh, she said no kids, but so lost. Oh, my goodness. So, when did we meet last? Was it the 7th? The 8th? The 8th? So,
yeah.
Because I think many of you might have seen my posts, But on February the 9th, Bartolomeo, my love, my familiar, my cat, it was a Tuesday night. I was in here with a client, and I can hear him meowing. And then when I finished with the client, I heard him again, and the meow went from what I would call a normal hey to a distressed. And at 7:43, I found him not doing well at all. It's what they call feline aortic thrombosis or saddle thrombosis. So from 7:43 till 8:45, we had to say goodbye to him. I screamed for Fabian. We had our phones, our keys, our wallets. We put clothes on, shoes on. We jumped in the car, drove 17 miles with him, just crying in pain. Got to the after hours vet, and they immediately said, it's not good. Did he do this? Did he do this? Did he do this? I said, yes. So it basically, it's like a blood clot comes from the heart and goes to the back end of their body because it's going down through the veins, and once it gets back there, it clogs because the clot's too big to flow. So it just cuts off circulation to the back end. Like 10% of them make it through this, but then their life is not near nothing what it used to be. So so in that moment, Fabi and I are just we're people like he's got the DNR. So if I got to pull the plug on him, I'm gonna do it, and that's who we are. We don't put our babies through the suffering. I think that's one of the beautiful things as an animal communicator. I think that's one of the beautiful things that we get to do is assist them to cross over when they're in that pain and they need out of it. So it was probably the hardest animal loss I've ever had. And I told V before we got on, I said about the last 2 or 3 days, I can think about him and not cry. And I honored that cry. I cried it. I said, hey, emotions, come on, I'm with you. You're part of me. You're teaching me how much I loved. And that's the thing that I told V. He taught me how to love. He melted away layers on my heart. And layers I didn't even know were still there, kind of a thing. So they are amazing, amazing little beings. So those of you who have animals in your life, hug them, kiss them. Because let me tell you, as an animal communicator, I've probably had, and one is yet to come, because he just told me, he said, hey, my upcoming animal communication was with my dog that was alive. He's not alive anymore. So it's going to become a deceased communication. But probably 5 clients in the last couple weeks that their animals have passed away in the last couple months. So it is a big, we moved into that age of Aquarius. We're coming out of this pandemic. So these animals are like, all right, I got y'all to this far. I'm gone. Contract is done. I'll see you next time. So, Robin, I did. Oh, Robin, I don't hold it back anymore. I was that closeted gay kid that held it in. I hold it back. And I'll sit down with someone, they'll say, how you doing? I said, depends on what state I'm in. I said, I'll tell you, but I said, I'm going to probably cry. I said, you okay with tears? And they're like, yeah, I'm fine with tears. I said, okay, because they're going to come out. And I just let it out.
It's be human.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
So thank you all for the well wishes. Thank you. You know what? I tell everybody with because it's 9 o'clock at night. Fabian and I are out back. We're digging hole. And we put Bart in there with one of his sheets, and he goes, oh, there's where Jade. And Jade was our outdoor cat that was closer to Fabian. That literally 7 days before we had to say goodbye. So there were 2 fresh holes. And then right next to him was where Tiffany was. And then way in the back corner was Toby. And then our other house, we had Lovita. So Fabian and I have said goodbye to 5 animals in 14 years. So as painful as it is, I'll do it again tomorrow because I love them. I love them. And you know what? I tell all the clients that lose an animal, as deep as the pain is, that's how wide the love was. So just be thankful for that. And I want to share one thing, and then we'll get to some readings. Because I found him in distress, and it was really kind of awful to witness. And I had to remind Fabian, this was probably the best scenario because it could have happened while we were not at home. It could have been suffering all day or whatever, or just not been with us. But because it was kind of, tragic to witness, and each time that would be the first thing that came up. And it's kind of an NLP technique. So you NLPers, you let me know if you've heard this one. But when I would have that image, I would kind of dull it down to a black and white, kind of a faded image. It's still there. It's still part of me, but you lessen the intensity of it. I lessen the sound of him that he made, where I just, in my mind, in the memory, I can just see his mouth moving, because the sound, the vividness of it is holding on to some of that pain. And so now when I remember that moment, it's very hazy, and then I immediately go to me holding him, to him headbutting me, to sleeping on my belly when I meditate, and they're really beautiful, beautiful, beautiful images now. So I can hold that. Thank you, Robin. Oh, Robin says, I tell my patients that. Yes, yes. Yep, definitely. He waited. He was there waiting. So thank you all. Thank you. So let's get into some reading. So if you've had a reading, and 2 weeks ago we did a night like this, if you had a reading then, please don't raise your hand yet. 4 weeks ago, if you had a reading, wait to see just a little bit. But if you're brand new tonight, here's what you need to do. We're going to take 8 people, so the first 8, and what you want to do, listen to my rules, because you got to follow the rules. you need to type, and do your best to type in capitals. Type M-E, like me, and when you type M-E in capital letters, then you're giving V and I permission to read you in a public setting. So go ahead and type me, the first 8, we will read them, and if you don't get on, then you want to pick a number in your head and piggyback on one of the numbers, 1 through 8. Tiana!
I'm looking at the scroll.
Okay, you're looking at the scroll? Okay, good. Yeah. Tiana's here.
We have Robin.
Okay, Robin.
Isabel. Irene. Nicole. Carol. Ooh, they are moving today. Sandy. Terry.
One more after Terry.
Kaylin.
All right. All right, so we got our 8, so thank you all. So here are the 8. Number 1 is Robin. Number 2, Isabel. Number 3, Irene. Number 4, Nicole, and me. Nicole, I'm piggybacking on with you. 5 is Carol. 6, Sandy. 7, Terry. 8, Kaylin. So if you did not get on, then just like I'm piggybacking on Nicole's reading, it's going to be for Nicole, but I'm going to trust that it's going to kind of fade over and work for me as well. And I do my best to just focus on you, Nicole, not me as well, because I don't need a reading. V, what you go? Who are you going to? V's going to piggyback on number 2. 2 times. So you don't have to tell us which one you piggybacked on, but if you want to, you can, especially once we get to it. So, like I said, I'm going to be reading from the Pocket of Piers Tarot, which V and I are in the deck, and also Bartolomeo. Amy's here. Hey, sweetheart. Oh, my God. People, you guys follow Amy Mauser. People, trust me. This woman is a goddess. She is my, what is she? She's my conference twin.
Yes.
V is,
I believe I'm her mistress.
You're my mistress too. And your husband's what? Her husband's girlfriend?
No, her son is my boyfriend.
Oh, her son, that's right. Oh, that was a Freudian slip. Her husband is my boyfriend. Oh my gosh. All right, so, and by the way, go ahead.
I was going to say, I am reading with the Witchling Academy Tarot by Pamela Chen. This is what it looks like. It's kind of like a anime, Harry Potter-esque type of feel to it. It's a really good book. It's a really good deck for beginners, young learners, older learners. Really colorful, really kitschy, really.
The girl on the cover looks like Thelma from the Scooby-Doo.
Yes, with pink hair.
Pink hair. Oh, and by the way, I think I told you this, but I ordered from Jamie Sawyer. I ordered her Lenormand tiles and the Lenormand board with the option of both sides. Oh my gosh, oh, now my backside is different than yours.
Of course your backside is different than mine.
So my optional backside, it's got like 3, 6, or 3, 5, and 9. Where yours is like, okay. Yeah. So once you showed me that, I was sold. Yeah. Plus, do you have?
Go ahead.
What's your front side? Is yours the 3x9? I mean the 9x4?
It's a 9x4.
Okay.
And then my has like my birth chart is in the center, and then there's like circles for her nature portals. There's tiles. There's like 3 across and up here. So it's like different configurations that you can use on the back of here. But my birth chart.
Wow.
Is here.
So yeah, I'm getting that. I'm gonna up my Lenormand game.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do this. All right, so Robin is first. Robin is number 1. Anybody else who's piggybacking on number 1? Woo, cards would not go together. Anytime they won't slide in, I always tell the client, take a breath. So Robin, take a breath. V, you want to go first as always?
Okay. All right, so Robin. Robin and all the number 1s. We have the 5 of Wands here. All right. So this 5 of Wands is talking about energetic conflict. Okay. You may have an idea or, have this energy to put forth something, but it feels like you're going up against other people and their energy. This is always my card of like too many chiefs and not enough Indians. Everybody wants to have their say. Everybody wants to be in charge. No one wants to kind of collaborate and follow. Okay. So this is saying, pick your battles. If you have something in your life that you're wanting to stand your ground on, by all means, stand your ground in it. If this is something that you're just like, okay, fine, I don't want to deal with the drama, you can go ahead, pack it up, and just, kind of follow suit with what everybody else is doing. Also want to say, stop fighting yourself. Stop piecing yourself apart and finding ways to pick yourself apart. Okay, it's time for you to jump on board, gather all of your energy, collaborate, integrate the whole 9, because it's the only way that you're going to make progress. When we start to peel ourselves apart, there's less of us to get the work done. So get on one accord with yourself.
And from me, so that's me. I shuffle people. I had no idea it was coming because I'd probably be a little more prepared. So Robin, the 8 of Cups is all about turning inward, getting introspective, and figuring out what's going on inside. This card is really special to me, obviously because it's me, obviously because it's Bart, but also because it's Pisces. Both Bart and I were Pisces, which I discovered after the card was being made. But also this is a portal towards that opposite. We're in Pisces season, and it's a portal towards the opposite, which is the Hermit. The Hermit is opposite. So this is, and that Hermit is that beautiful critical nature. It's very grounded. It's very earthy. So really, really, we just came out of Mercury retrograde. We're still in a little bit of the shadow. So it's still a good time to rekindle, rethink, review, revisit, revamp, reinitiate, all the re's, and then just start putting it into practice. So thank you, Bart, for showing up, buddy, and for Robin. All right. Whew.
I love that because I always ask after the fact, after we get off when you guys don't see us. I'm like, did Bart come in? And he was like, he was in.
He came in.
So today.
He came in. And y'all, that caught me off guard. I'm okay, but that caught me off guard. So Robin, obviously you're putting some wow and V on spot. So spot on. Beautiful. Hey, Linda. So, and anybody else who chose number 1? Yes, and we're in Pisces season, right? Right, Troy? So Thank you, Robin.
You too, Robin.
Uh-oh.
Got somebody else here.
Yep. So we are on tonight. It's Prince. Bam! See ya, it's Prince.
Gotta go, boo.
You are blocked.
When did people just start doing this? This is ridiculous.
I don't know.
The trolls is out. Listen, who lifted the bridge?
I know, right? Right? Chip, chap, chip, chap, chip, chap.
All right. So, who's number 2? I know I'm number 2. Isabel?
Isabel, yes. Sorry. So I've blocked him, you guys.
All right, Isabel, and all the number 2s, myself included. All right, here we have the 7 of Swords. All right, so this 7 of Swords here is saying that one of 2 things. If you have this feeling in your gut as though something is off, Trust and believe in it. Okay. This is also saying that, you know, if you're trying to get away with something, you might want to be honest about it. Tell the truth, speak up about it. Use your voice. Sometimes when we try to kind of white lie our way out of things, it's because we're fearful of what the consequence may be, and we just kind of try to slide out to the side. So if there's something that you really need to bring to the carpet and speak up about, do that, so then you won't have that tarnish on your name of kind of trying to slide out of something. Now, I will also say, if there's a need for you to rest and retreat, and you need to just get away for a little while without telling everybody where you're going and what you're doing, do that as well. Sometimes we need to kind of go off grid, cut the phone off, do not disturb, go to a room, close the door, check into a hotel for a weekend, and just kind of relax, relate, release. If you need that, by all means, take it. All right. And this is also coming down the pipeline. If you have an idea that's on the books, be careful about who you're talking to about it, because I don't want anybody to take it from you. So, yeah.
I love that. And then Isabel, anybody who chose number 2, from me, 7 of Pentacles. And then water your garden. Make it grow. I love this. And I say this to all the people that I don't know. Whoever you are on 7 of Pentacles, I look forward to meeting you one day. So definitely, water this, what you got going on. And V, right at the end where she said, she paused, I could tell spirit was coming in. She's like, be careful who you tell it to, because, keep these plants, they're seedlings. You want to protect them until they're full grown and they can stand on their own. So protect those ideas until they're fully ready to bear the fruit and support and shade and do all that good stuff that trees and plants and bushes do. But yeah, this feels really good and very promising, the direction that you were heading. And I love the image, the smile on this person's face. It's just like, I got this. Everything's good. We're cool. We're cool. So there you go. Oh, they were both 7s. Oh, I didn't realize that. Yes. Too funny. And 7, the number 7 is all metaphysical. It's mystical. It's spiritual. It's research. It's solitude. It's analyzing. It's this very powerful number there. And hey, Karina from Norway. We go way back. So that was number 2 for V and Isabel.
Sorry, something else. One more quick. I don't know if you're writing something, Isabel, like a book or a business proposal, an idea. And Mitch, you just made me think of it. If you need some time away to actually get quiet to write that kind of stuff, take it. But then also keep it to yourself, whatever it is that you're penning, until it's ready for the public to see. All right, I'm done.
Beautiful. I love it. All right, so Isabel, yay. Good. She said, thanks for the advice. And Amy, thanks for spotting those numbers. Irene, you are next. Irene, and anybody who chose number 3, hey, if you came in a little bit late and you're like, what are y'all doing? You're doing readings for people. We've already chosen the 8 who are going to get a reading. But if you want to piggyback on somebody's reading, we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8. You can pick any one of those and piggyback on somebody else's reading. March break is coming. All right. Oh, okay. Cool. All right. So this is Irene. I believe she's from Atlanta. Hot Atlanta.
All right. Irene on the number 3s. You guys heard me shuffle and saw me shuffle. 7 of Swords. Once again. It's funny because I had that comeback. So I feel like this is more of that comeback. If you need the time to write, to pen some ideas, to jot some things down, to meditate, steal that time away, okay? Nobody is going to openly give it to you, all right? So if you need some time to yourself, it's funny because this person is in a library as well. So if you need some time to get away, to really pour into self, take it. Because if you ask somebody, they're always going to give you something to do. So sometimes you just have to take what it is that you need when you need it. And this card is giving you the permission to do so, okay?
And then from me, 4 of Pentacles. Now this card is really interesting because this card I really keep coming back to every time I see it. And by the way, whoever you are, 4 of Pentacles, I look forward to meeting you. Who is it?
Kyla. She does pull paint pen.
Oh, pull cool. Pen. Oh, cool. Kyla. I love it. So this, and usually it's the 2 of Pentacles that I'm saying what I'm about to say. Make sure you're juggling things well. And it's mainly because of the way she's holding up the 2 Pentacles here. She's standing on 1, 1's above her head, 2 are in her hand. So really be conscious. And I'm going to, this is why I love new decks like this. There's also something very, and Irene, look at the name again. Irene, I don't know if you come from or still kind of connect to the Christian background, but there's definitely a bit of a cross here, and in a good way, as in something that is of stability and a focus for you, because often the cross can be of suffering, of that, but for a lot of people it can be of strength and support, depending on where you come from. But there's definitely, and it's not crossroad, it's just about like where you focus your eyes. And it's more about like an icon or a symbol. But really stay, and again, keep one foot on the ground. And this is very, I just realized this, look at this. It's very also hangman too, with the one leg up. If I did this, it'd almost be like the hangman, which is oftentimes like that whole cross. So there's something about this. Be conscious of your juggling. And 4 is very solid, very stable. So be conscious of where you are right now, and it's okay. It's okay. Juggle and stay put. Don't try to move around too much quite yet. So there you go. So all right, Irene. Anybody else who chose number 3? Hey, Kim Danbart.
Hey, Kim.
Woohoo!
Right.
So we are Irene. So that was Irene and number 3s, and we're going to Nicole next, and I'm piggybacking on Nicole. All right, who said it's T? Oh, V says it's T.
It's a T. All right, number 4, big money.
Norm, I'm drinking water. You're welcome, Irene. And Irene, are you a writer? Are you writing? I keep coming back to V saying that. I felt like that was so important.
She said that she bought a journal for her, a notebook to write her dreams for your class.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So for the number 4s and Mitchell, I have the Hierophant.
Ooh.
Yes. So, with this Hierophant card, there is a need for you to become a student in some way. There's some learning that is either coming down the pipeline or you're just investing yourself in. Allow yourself to sit at the knee of someone else. I feel like you're a very good teacher in a lot of ways, always disseminating wisdom and information, but now it might be time for you to kind of reverse those roles and sit in the student seat to learn a little bit. Because whatever it is that you learn and whatever it is that you're taking in, you're going to be able to regurgitate and be able to teach it very soon. But I feel like you just needed, the tank is empty in some way, and you're just needing to kind of boost that learning energy to add to what it is that you already know. Okay. Yeah, that's what I
got. All right. Thank you for Nicole. And then from me, Ace of Wands. I love it. So yes, let the spark happen. Let the transformation begin. These are Jamie's hands with the brush. I think they're actually Jamie's hands, right? They're her hands. Yeah, so this is her taking the brush and beginning what it is that she has begun with this pocket of pierced. So now is a really good time to start. Spirit saying, yes, Mercury retrograde is still just a smidge of shadow left, but it's okay to start the process going. I feel like whatever you've been working on the last 20 days is ready to blossom, ready to bloom. And I really feel like it's going to help you transform with the wands, with the fire. So so get ready for some of that good stuff to happen. And that's for Nicole. You're doing that now. All right. I think I was referring to yours though. So Irene, a psychic medium. Yoo-hoo! I love it. And Kim, doing good over here. Thank you. And you guys, if you're ever in the Merritt Island area, Kim does a bunch of readings and stuff at Book and Bead. I know the name changed one time. Book and Bead, Island Book and Bead Crystals. So Kim, put the actual name in there so I don't forget it. It's a shop full of stuff. Crystals and books and tarot cards, people. It's huge.
That makes me happy. You're welcome, Nicole.
Woo! I am hot. I'm physically hot too, and I'm not even talking about sex or anything right now. So okay, we're moving to number 5, and Carol. So it's Island Crystals and Beads over in Merritt Island in Florida.
All right. Number 5.
Carol.
Carol.
Hey, Linda.
Alrighty. So for Carol and all the number 5s, I have strength here. Okay. And I'm looking at this picture today. All right. So with this strength card here, this is kind of a warning is not the word that I want to use, but what I want to say is it's time for you to figure out an outlet for yourself. Okay. You're always the strong friend that everybody else can rely on. The people come to kind of vent and get, help with problem solving and the whole 9. But this is actually saying that it's time for you to find an outlet, for you to be able to offload, whatever issues, whatever thoughts, whatever energy that you picked up from other people, so that you can maintain your source and your sense of strength. I feel like you are a container and people are able to pour, their whatever's into you, and you kind of alchemize it and make it better. But this is saying that it's time for you to take some time out and do what you need to do to offload that energy so that you can continue being the force that you are. Okay. Sometimes that comes in the way of therapy. Sometimes it comes in the way of, taking a kickboxing class or something where you're able to kind of physically or, mentally get this energy out of you. So that you can, have this sense of fortitude for yourself going forward. Okay? So.
All right. And Carol, from me, shut up.
This is the second time we've done this, twins.
Oh, my gosh. So, yeah.
Last time, too?
I think it was strength. It was strength. Because it was, it was. Yes, that's too funny. Oh, my gosh. So... And I love, look at this. First of all, look at this. It is, each of them has a white feline. They're both white. Not the traditional, tiger or lion, and I love this. So this card, while you're doing all that V said, give yourself some love. Give yourself some love. Make sure you are allowing those around you to love you as well. And it's interesting because I'm really drawn to the neighborhood this person is standing in. So V talked about, doing everything for everybody else. But I feel like sometimes just you walking down the neighborhood, walking through the mall, your energy is just exuding a beautiful high vibration and love to those around you. So make sure that, because I feel like that's part of your intention to give it out, but make sure, and you've said this twice tonight, V, pouring into yourself. So make sure you allow that love to pour into you. And you know what? One of the best ways to do that is with our animals. So Carol, if you've got an animal with you, allow them to give you that love. Sometimes we who love to give, do not want to receive. Because we may not think we're worthy, or we may not think that's how it works, but fill your cup so you can pour it out. Fill your cup so you can pour it out. Whew, yeah, double strength drawing. Oh my goodness, that's funny.
I love it. That's awesome.
Ooh. So Carol, I hope that worked. And anybody else who chose number 5? Last time that number 5 was for a lot of people too, or that strength, double strength was for a lot of people. So we're going to Sandy and number 6s. Y'all, for those of you who do this work, I don't know if you have your friends or your husbands or spouses, whoever do this, but the other day Fabian sent me a screenshot of, he was at the market and where he does his business through Square. Well, he bought one thing with Square, and when they sent the message, it showed how much he had on there from his day's worth of and it was literally like 66666.66. And he was like, oh my God, is this okay? And of course I add up all the numbers. I'm like, it's a 3. You're good. It means optimism, expression. It's creative. It's fun. You're good. But it just freaked him out.
Wow.
All right.
Carol says, so dead on. Wow. I signed up for a photography class today. Ooh. Yes, Carol. Hey, Samaj. All right, so number 6. Who is number 6?
That is Sandy, but then we also have Linda piggybacking, Judy piggybacking. Oh, Samaj is here. Hey, let's see if Samaj shows up. Samaj, what? I forget which card you are.
I think he's the sun.
Ooh.
I think. So I had a jumper. So for everyone that picked number 6, we have this wonderful 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is about abundance. It is about allowing for the good things to roll in. I love it because she's like in this unicorn onesie. She's at peace, like sitting in her room, surrounded by all of her cups. You know, so emotionally, I feel like everyone that picked number 6, you guys are in a good place. And this is about receiving. You've done the work, and this is kind of receiving the abundance from it, allowing yourself to take a break, allowing yourself to just kind of be and bask in what you have accumulated, what you have accomplished, what you have done for yourself. Okay. I will also say with this, if there's a tendency to be a tad bit overindulgent, just kind of watch yourself. You know, sometimes we can become overindulgent in emotion, you know, and sometimes we have to just keep in mind that, you know, we don't have to go into the 100s, past the 50 of emotion, whether that's happiness, sadness, anger, whatever the case may be. It's also keeping your emotions in check as well. Okay. But definitely bask in this wonderful, wonderful, abundant, overflowing energy. Okay.
All right. And for Sandy and from me, 3 of Cups. Oh my God. People, look at this card. I just love the smiles on the faces. Oh, so beautiful. So for the 3 of Cups is this joyous, it's this celebration. It's just this beautiful, you know, party atmosphere. So I would say really find ways to express yourself in the most creative and positive ways you can right now. Because of this card, I'm also going to say, you know, not everybody is, you know, locked up by themselves. Some people have been working constantly through this pandemic, but I feel like now would be a good time to try to take a step out, connect with some friends or people or family that you haven't in a while, within the comfort level of who you are, where you are in all of this that we've got going on. But it's like, I want to say connect with those that are your heart sisters and brothers right now, because I feel like you need it. I feel like it would benefit you greatly. Yeah, and trust your gut. You know, really trust your gut. I'm trying to think. This would definitely be Cancer from the zodiac sign as well. So really enjoy this beautiful protective energy that you've got going around you as well. So, all right, that was for Sandy and anybody else who chose number 6s. And then next we've got Terry.
And all of the number 7s.
I'm looking real quick to see if I can find the sun.
You're so welcome, Sandy. All right. Oh, my deck is falling apart here.
So in case y'all don't know, this is V's card.
The Hierophant. Had I worked with that today, I would have pulled that for you guys. All right, so number 7s, Terry and number 7. Four of Wands. Woohoo! All right, so this 4 of Wands, 4s are about, oh, there's a big delay happening on Facebook right now. 4s here are about foundation, okay? There can also be about rest. So with this 4 of Wands, it really is about finding a sacred and safe space for you to rest your energy. There's been a lot of work that you've been putting out, and so now you get to bask in the accomplishment of it. Have some good friends around if you choose, but this is not something for you to kind of power through. This is about the celebration of self. All right. I know a lot of people, and myself included, especially if you have Capricorn energy, as soon as you finish an accomplishment, you're on to the next. This is like the pause, the comma in the middle that says, hey, you've done a big thing or you've done something. So take a break, breathe, celebrate, congratulate yourself, get with some good people, you know, rest your mind, rest your energy, because it's going to be time to pick up and go pretty soon. All right. So congratulations on whatever you finished recently. Give yourself that time and that break. Create foundation with your energy because it's going to ramp up pretty soon. Okay. And
from me, 5 of Cups. This is Shaheen Miro. All right, the 5 of Cups. And I really feel like we talked about celebrating. I really feel like it's a good time to also pause. you know, I don't want to say look in the mirror because that's what Shahim is doing here, but look at the path that you tread and walked on to get to where you are. Because I think it will be very important for you to almost journal, log, understand that path, because I think there's somewhat of a, we're going to do this again and again and again. It's like somebody learning a process of healing and then they turn it into their life's work. So I really feel like where you've just come from, probably the last 12 months or a little less, is going to be a big, powerful thing for you. And the Five of Cups has such a different feel than normally with this one, because I feel like it's honoring the journey and the pain that it took to get you where you are. And that's going to be like your reward. It's going to be like the gift that's going to continue giving and giving. I really feel a lot around your business. Like this is going to be like your business, you know, and where you go from there. So who was that? That was Terry and the number sevens.
Her real estate exam this weekend.
Ooh. Yay. Beautiful. And look the path you went. Samaj says, can you send some overview? Oh, Capricorn energy. I was like, what is it? The glass of wine? All right. And then number 8 is Kaylin, the last one of the evening. So if you've just joined us, you can piggyback on number 8. You're welcome, Terry. Thanks for hanging with us.
Yes, yes. All right, okay.
Judy knows that. Judy knows about that test, don't you, Judy?
She doesn't say that test is horrible. All right, Kaylin and all the number 8. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles. I love this. I love this. I love this. All right. So the first thing that I want to just that's jumping out is talking about being receptive. Being able to receive. The queens are all about receptive energy, okay? You are powerful in your own right, but this is asking you to not necessarily assert or aggress. This is really about you being able to sit back and receive from the hard work that you've put out already. This Queen of Pentacles, she's, you know, someone that takes care of herself and she's able to take care of her family. She's good with money. She's good with her body, all of those kind of good things. But this really is just ringing in my head about sit back and allow yourself to receive. You've worked really hard and the things are starting to roll in. All of your accomplishments, all of your efforts, the self-care that you've been putting into yourself, your body, your mind, and your spirit. Allow all of that to grow and allow you to receive all of the changes, the downloads that are happening because of the work that you've been putting into self. Okay. And your bank account. So there's that.
And by the way, she's Capricorn. There's that Capricorn energy. And then from me, oh, the Chariot. Oh my gosh, who is this?
That's Pamela Chen. She's the author of this deck.
Shut up. Oh my gosh. So I love it. So this person is who authored the deck V. Oh, I love this. This is crazy, people. So I would say protect what is yours, because this is Cancer from the Zodiac, and Cancer can be very protective. Protect what is yours, but be willing to move quickly when you know it's time to go, because the Chariot is about movement. The Chariot is very compassionate, but think of Chariot as the mama who's going to snatch you back when you start toddling towards the road. No. You're not allowed to go there. Very protective. And then also, this is something really separate from Spirit. And Kaylin, I really want you to, and anybody else who chose number 8, because this could be for other people, I really want you to get in, I just keep hearing clairaudience, so I really want you to get into connection of Spirit's voice and see if some clairaudient or clairaudient is clear hearing. So I really feel like you're hearing Spirit's voice, and either journal it, write it, which can turn into automatic writing. I look at it almost like the stenographer who can hear what's going on and they write it down. Channeling, another way of looking at it. But I really feel like, you know, Kaylin and any other number 8s, tap into that clairaudient. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Google it, find it out, or private message me or V. We can kind of help guide you to that direction. But I really feel like now is the time to open that up. That is throat chakra connected to the ears, the clairaudient. In all my work, that's what I've been taught too. So very cool. So hope that made some sense.
Yeah.
I'm still looking for the sun. So let us know how that went.
Yay. Kayla says, I've been hearing but not wanting to. I have problems with change, and thanks, it makes total sense.
Yeah.
Good. So we're talking about that clear audience is also talking about receive. Receive what's coming down the pipeline.
Ta-da! There it is. Oh. Oh, and I love that with the horse. So beautiful. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, my goodness. Woo! All right.
Thank you, Norm.
Samaj, I have and taught mediumship, yes, over the years. Usually it works best with private clients for me, but I have taught in groups and stuff like that as well. Linda, oh, did you miss my card? I had it out earlier. So you guys, I'm going to be using this deck a lot.
Samaj's name is Romeo. Oh, that's an awesome name for a horsey.
Oh my gosh.
Love you, Amy.
So you guys, thanks for hanging with us. I'm looking for my card. See if I can find it real quick. The card stock, by the way, is amazing. So if you're thinking about getting this deck, she will be launching it. Jamie Sawyer will be launching it March 26th.
Yep.
I'm gonna be there ready to hit buy because I'm gonna buy another deck, and I'm gonna get the tiles. This deck in the black acrylic tiles.
These are the tiles. This is going to be a limited edition. So you guys, listen, they are fabulous.
So yeah, they're like, it's like you can see through them from the side.
Yeah, they're translucent. So the tiles, and there's Jamie herself. Yeah, there she is.
She and I are part of the 8 club. She's 8 of what is it, coins, and I'm 8 of cups. So there's me and Bartolomeo. Beautiful Pisces energy.
I still have you guys up on my altar too.
Oh, thank you. Woo. Oh my gosh. Oh, these cards. Jamie is a genius. Look at that. Knight of Pentacles.
This deck is just
yes.
fabulous.
So, all right. Well, V, it is that time.
Yes.
What you got going on? You got some things going on.
I am teaching a Lenormand class. If anyone's interested in learning Lenormand, it's another divination system. It's very direct, very blunt, very to the point. I actually use it with tarot. But if anybody's interested in learning Lenormand, I am teaching a beginner course. And you can get information for the class. It's on March 7th from 2 to 4. It's virtual, so anyone in the world can join. It's $40, 2-hour class. All you need is a Lenormand deck and a good sense of humor, because I'm teaching it. And you know I'm a fool. So, yeah, I can put the link for that if anybody's interested in just learning a different divination system. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I have going on. Honestly, that's really the only thing. Starting March 1st, March 1st, I am opening up my Clockwork Tea readings. It's a quarterly reading, so we'll be covering April, May, and June. So it's a predictive reading of that second quarter, basically. There's a whole Lenormand Grand Tableau that's thrown. There's 6 areas of life that we go over. There are manifestation goals that we write, micro goals to cover that container of time. I'm opening it up March 1st for second quarter. So that information can be found on my website, www.redlightreadings.com, that you guys can see below. Thank you, Tiana. I also have Patreon if you guys are interested. You can find it Red Light Readings, a spirituality party, because you know I pour the tea. So outside of that, I said I had nothing else going on, but I do. So those are the things that I have going on.
So I put my virtual tip jar for PayPal and Venmo. If you feel led, and V will put hers up there. If you feel led, drop us something. But if not, what you can do is share it, like it. Anytime you see us posting. Or if you want a session, work with V, work with me, work with any of the other people that have been on our thing tonight, except Rosemary and it's Prince, who we're trying to get people to go to their DMs. And then also I put a link that has the next event, which will be in 2 weeks from tonight. I'm pretty sure you're good for the March 8th, V.
Yes.
All right, cool. And it works out perfect because then we're going to DC for like 8 days for a little vacation. Yes, we're going to Washington, DC, people. I'm going to spread some love and light. Just sprinkle some fairy dust the whole way I go. I've never been like more than just 4 hours, passing through.
I've only been once. Now it's years and years ago for graduation.
Thank you, Samaj.
Thank you, guys.
Merci. So any other final questions, comments, or thoughts, everybody? We hope you're staying healthy and well, taking care of yourself. Were you about to say something? Oh. Yeah, DC needs it, right? We often go places either right after crazy stuff happened or right before crazy stuff happened. I mean, we were supposed to be in Shanghai and Beijing 1 year ago in March. Mm-hmm. We were literally going to be the boat that nobody would let land on their dock. That was our boat. We were going to get on it next. Crazy. Thank you, Amy.
Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Samaj.
Yay. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
French is hard. I killed it in German when I had German in high school 30 years ago.
Spanish and sign language are my favorites.
Ooh, I know. Fabian was an interpreter. He was an interpreter. That's what he did for. Yeah, it was Argentine sign language, but yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, he did that for down in South America and Argentina, and then he came here and did it for a while here. That was kind of his intro. Thank you, Isabel. Okay. All right, everybody. Well, we are going to sign off, and as I say, may the beautiful, powerful, wonderful, awesome sexiness in me see and recognize the beautiful, powerful, awesome, wonderful sexiness in you. Namaste.
And I say, namaste.
All right, you guys. See you in 2 weeks, if not sooner, out there on the interwebs. I'm on TikTok. Remember, I'm on TikTok.
If anybody cares.
I did when I hit 1,000 people. I did my first live, and one person showed up. Well, people would come in and go, but nobody stayed. But I know how that goes when you're new. So, all right. Hey, we're done. All right. Goodbye, you guys.
Night, guys.